Hi, my dear students. Have a nice day. Now, let's see the history lesson 1. The name of the lesson is Outbreak of World War First and its Aftermath. The World War happened between the years 1914 to 1918. The world has faced two huge wars. So, the one is World War One and second one is World War Second. So, let me see this World War first. There is main cause for this World War, that is the imperialistic and capitalist policies of Europe countries. And also they have maintained alliance towards the militarism and also for their safeguardness. Triple Entente and Triple Alliance. So these are the two alliances between the European countries. And these two alliances during the World War First, they were called as Allied Powers and Central Powers. Which are the countries behind the Great Britain? They are called as Allied Powers. And which are the countries are between the Germany? They were called as Central Powers. So this is the main reason for the World War. And let me see this map. So in this map, the spotted places are countries took part in the World War First. So you may think many European countries only participated. Then why it's called as World War? Yes, there is a reason is that because European countries ruled over Asia and African countries. So the whole power was under the control of the European countries only. So when they waged the war, they all followed them. So that's why this is called as World War. Let me see the World War first. The capitalism. So the capitalism and imperialism is the main cause. Industrial revolution created the capitalist thought in Europe countries and also the capitalism which leads to the imperialism because they need a huge resources for their industries and also market. It led to the imperialism. And there is some more causes also is that before the advent of World War, the Europe has faced many quarrels among themselves regarding the territories and also imperialistic policies. And in the same time, in Asia, the Japan emerged as a big power. And the first cause for the World War is European alliance and counter alliances. So already we saw the triple alliance and triple entente. So this is a military alliances between the European nation, which is the main cause. And second cause is violent forms of nationalism. So the every country has followed their national spirit. Their country is the best. This is their thought. So by the way, England followed Jingoism, France followed Chauvinism, and Germany followed culture. This led to the First World War. And third cause is aggressive attitude of German power. The German emperor was Kaiser William II. His main aim is Germany would be the leader of the world, none other countries. So that's why the World War was occurred. And the fourth cause is hostility of France towards Germany. So already France and Germany were they are enemies. And fifth cause is imperial power politics in the Balkans. The Balkan countries, they are the smallest countries around the Baltic Sea, and in this Bosnia and Herzegovina, which are the countries can annexed by the Austria and Russia moved
supported
through
this.
Dardanelles and Bosporus. This is the their treaty has signed, but this was opposed to by Serbia and Austria invaded the Serbia for opposing them, and so Germany helped in this way. And the Balkan War is another main cause for the World War. First, how the Balkan Wars has occurred. Once upon a time, Balkan countries are under the control of Ottoman empires. When Ottoman Empire weakened, the Balkan countries got freedom. And 1912, these all the Balkan countries has formed the League. And the League countries has waged war against the Turkish that is called as First Balkan War. That came by the Treaty of London in the year 1913. By the way, new state Albania has created and Macedonia was divided between the Balkan countries. This division is not satisfied one between the Bulgaria. They oppose the Greece and Serbia. Greece and Serbia waged war against Bulgaria, that is called the Second Balkan War, happened in 1913. That ended by the defeat of Bulgaria. The Treaty of Bucharest was signed. And the immediate cause for the World War First is, so that is a climate event which was happened at Sarajevo, Bosnia on June 28, 1914. Francis Ferdinand, who was a nephew to Francis Joseph, Emperor of Austria and Hungary, who assassinated, that is murdered by Princip, a Bosnian Serb. So that's why Austria got angry towards the Serbia and declared war on Serbia. And Serbia declaration after Germany joined with Austria. Let me start the course of the war. And we are seeing the leaders, the major leaders who have participated in the World War first. And let me see each and every events of the war, how it's happened and who are all participated. And these are the two warring camps. One is Central Powers and another one is Allied Powers. Germany led the Central Powers and Britain leads the Allied Powers. In earlier, Italy was under Central Powers and later they joined with the Allied. Due to the Trentino issues, they left the Central Powers. And the first event is war in Western and French front. Germany smashed the Belgium and French army helped them, and Germany defeated the French army and almost they reached the Paris to capture. And Battle of Tannenberg and Marne. Tannenberg led by Russia and Germany defeated the Russia and Russia felt heavy losses. And Battle of Marne. French and Germany met in this, and French they tried to push back and they saved the Paris from Germany, and they followed the trench warfare during the Marne. What does trench warfare means? They will dig the ground and they will have underground places to hide themselves to avoid the bomb blasts and everything. And Battle of Verdun. Germans attacked the Verdun, the French fortress. So in this war, 2 million people took part and half of them were killed. But it ended in favor of Allied. War in Eastern or Russian front. Russia defeated the Austria and immediately Germany defeated the Russia. Due to revolution, they signed the treaty with the Germany, that is Treaty of Brest-Litovsk. In Middle East, Turkey defeated at Gallipoli by Britain. And in the Far East, China joined with the Allies and Japan captured the province of China, and there is no more war in Far East. In the Balkan place, Austro-Germany army plus Bulgaria crushed the Serbia and Romania joined allies in the year 1916. And fate of colonies of Germany in Africa. While Germany concentrated in the war in Europe and Africa without their support, they are left, and Western and Eastern Africa fall in the hands of Allied, and Italy falls to Austria by the intervention of Germany. And Central Powers victories. They got victories in Belgium, Northeast France, a few places, Poland, Serbia and Romania. But they have struggled in the Western Front and also the sea places. And naval battles between the countries. In 1916, Battle of Jutland in North Sea, which was led by both the sides, and British got the victory. And Germany, they used the submarine warfare to sink the Allied and neutral country ships. Even they sink the neutral country ships also. Lusitania, an American ship which was sunk by German submarine. That's why US President Wilson got angry and declared war on Germany. On April 1917, America entered into the World War I. After that, Allied one by one got victory. So by the way, next fully Allied only they got victory. And at the end of the war, Paris Peace Conference were held. On 11th November 1980, Germany the peace conference which was held in Paris, that's why it's called as Paris Peace Conference. In January 1919, Woodrow Wilson represented USA, Leo George from England, Clemenceau from France. The British treaty signed on 28 June 1919 in the Hall of Mirrors at Versailles Palace. So all the countries have signed this treaty, and the provisions of the treaty is the Germany has paid the war compensation of 6,600 million pounds. So it was a huge amount for Germany, and also its army limited into 1 lakh men. No submarines, no air force they have to have. And independence of Austria is declared, and Germany has to give up all the overseas rights and titles to the Allied powers. The Treaty of Brest-Litovsk and Treaty of Bucharest, which was again revoked, that was cancelled, and Alsace-Lorraine, which was given to France, Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, they got independence. And Rhineland, which was declared as demilitarized place, the east side of Rhineland. And during that period, the Great Russian Revolution has happened. Let me see the Russian Revolution. There are two revolutions happened on March and November 1917. There is some cause for this. Social causes. The peasants of Russia suffered a lot without the land, and laborers and workers also they got very low wages. And the revolutionary ideas spread through the students to the peasants, Jews, and Poles groups, and they also joined in this. And Marxist philosophy created a tremendous change in the Russian society, and they formed a democratic labor party. An autocracy of Tsar Nicholas II of Roman dynasty and his wife Tsarina Alexandra. The Alexandra only dominated this dynasty and encouraged the Russian expansion. And Russia tried to capture Manchuria. They waged a war against the Japan. In the year 1914, Russia defeated by the Japan, which created a big strike and riots in empire. Governor General of Moscow was killed, who was the uncle of Tsar, and also this situation leads to a new constitution. A parliament, the Duma created, moderates supported this, left wing opposed this. And the second one is opposition to Tsar and the dissolution of Duma. Whenever the Duma opposed the Tsar's move, it was dissolved and fresh election was held. The fourth Duma ended with the revolution of 1917. So, by the way, the Russian Revolution leads to a huge change. And popular uprising events during the Russian revolt is 23rd February 1917. The socialists celebrated the International Working Women's Day. So during the day there was a huge celebration, and also the people they suffered the shortage of bread. So they demanded that the women textile workers, by demanding the bread, they waged a strike, and they called their husbands to also join in this. Marched through factory areas of Petrograd, which was the capital of Russian Empire, and demanding bread for workers, and shouted, "Come out and stop work." 4 lakh workers joined on 24th February. Abdication of Tsar. A force sent to stop the strikes. The fourth day, the army also joined in the strike. Tsar in the faraway place, he ordered issued, but no one informed that order, and no one obeyed. Immediately, Tsar returned through the train. The train also stopped by the train employees, and the generals asked the Tsar to abdicate. Abdicate means to resign from the post. On March 15th, Tsar Nicholas II abdicated from the post. And provisional government which was formed. There is a two wings formed this, two parallel bodies, bourgeois politicians and representatives of workers. Representative of workers are Soviets, which was influenced by the left wing, but the provincial government formed by the Duma, which was the old state. And Soviets had two groups, that is Mensheviks and Bolsheviks. And failure of the provisional government. This government also failed to get a success. And Lenin was in Switzerland in that time, and he wanted to continue the revolution in Russia. He raised some slogans during the revolution. All the power to the Soviets, soon over the workers. Bread, peace and land. This was the slogans used in the revolution time. There is a two mistakes of provincial government which led to the destroy. They postponed the redistribution of land and also to decided to continue the World War, which led to this failure. And Bolsheviks lead the revolt in the Petrograd and they were arrested. Also, the main leader Trotsky also arrested. Kerensky became the prime minister. Coalition of liberals and moderate socialists, they have formed government. This is also in a short period only. There is another change has occurred. Take over by the Bolshevik party under Lenin's leadership. October, they have decided to do a revolution. The 7th November, all government buildings were sieged. On 8th November, a new communist government headed the Lenin and Bolshevik party renamed into a Russian Communist Party and they formed the new government. So that was the two revolution which has happened in Russia. This revolution is the main cause for the withdrawal of Russia from the World War First. And let me see the new organization which was called as League of Nations, which was formed after the World War First over. The League of Nations idea which was insisted by President Wilson of America. It has 5 bodies: Assembly, the Council, the Secretariat, the Permanent Court of Justice and the International Labour Organization. Assembly, all the member countries are members in this. At the Council, it has permanent members Britain, France, Italy and Japan. They have only one vote, that is veto power they have. And the Secretariat, which was located in Geneva, and the first Secretary General of League of Nations is Sir Eric Truman from Britain. International Court of Justice is located at Hague. It has 15 judges. An International Labour Organization, 4 representatives from each country are members in this International Labour Organization. Objectives of the League is avoid war and maintain peace, and also promote international cooperation in economic and social affairs. And USA didn't join in the League. Germany joined in 1926 and resigned in 1933. And some of the activities of the League is 1920 Åland Island dispute between the Sweden and Finland solved by this. Upper Silesia frontier problem between Poland and Germany solved by League. And Greece invaded Bulgaria stopped by League. And some violations happened in the League. 1925 they planned for the disarmament conference, but it only held in 1932 February. Germany demanded in this conference equality of military. It was rejected and Hitler withdrew from this. And Japan attacked Manchuria and it also left. And Italy attacked Ethiopia and it also left. Russia attacked Finland in 1939 and it's also left. In 1946, the League of Nations fully dissolved. Why the League is failed? Let me see the causes for the failure. The first failure causes Center of European Diplomacy. They followed the diplomatic rules and unanimity of members. They are not united together and lack of own military power. The absence of military power led to this war. And collective security could not be up. Italy, Japan, Germany, which was headed by dictatorship. And also the brainchild of Wilson, who only introduced this League of Nations. He itself failed to join in this. That's why the League of Nations is ended in the failure. The League failed to create the peace. That's why it leads to the another world war. Now let's see the important events. World War First started in the year 1914. And America entered in 1917 and World War ended by 1918. Paris Peace Conference held in 1919. League of Nations in 1920. Thank you, students.